Do you see any materials coming out that are antimicrobial material specifically that?
Not necessarily, but the materials are able to be cleaned with alcohol and
Wipe down.
wipe down. Yeah, wipe down is a great way to put it. So you can do that instead. I would think from a partner perspective, such as TRG, because we have, obviously we work with a lot of companies across the United States and into Canada as well, that the cannabis industry, I love the example that Jen brought up of cannabis, because right now it's probably...
It's just the fastest growing right now.
It's new, it's fast, there's a lot of small companies, so people are selling them shipping labels today.
Yeah.
Right? So because you have growers, which grow the cannabis, but then you have processors that process it into oils and tinctures, vaping pens, all the gummies and brownies and flour.
So
they sell flour and
there's
they
a ton
sell
of unique labeling.
ton of unique
Different
labels.
options.
So some of our partners have been doing on the supply chain side with just the blank labels and said, like I said earlier, hey, wait a second. I can do those labels too. So they've come to Repacorp and we said, oh, absolutely we can do that. But flexible packaging is key because the states have required child-resistant zippers, as Chen mentioned.
Right.
So, they roll the joints and they put them into a bag and it's got a child-resistant zipper and it's sealed. And then when you leave a dispensary, from what I'm told, they have what's called an exit bag.
Yeah.
Everything that's already flex packed or it's a tincture with a label on it or a jar with a label on it goes in an exit bag. Then the exit bag gets child resistant sealed before that's a state mandate in Oklahoma and Nevada and all these other states that are currently legal. So that's an opportunity for more flexible packaging. So the person that sold the shipping label has now realized, wait, I have an existing customer, and guess what? There's so much more money to be made for a company like a TRG and that label versus a commodity blank label. Working with Jen, working with myself and our other experts at Repacorp, we can help through that whole process and grow your business.
What trend do you see in this type of product line growing as we get down to item labeling becoming more the norm?
Jen brought up cannabis. It's a great.
Yeah, that's
great.
a big one. Well, they have the child locks, so that's really important in there, and it's just a extremely, aggressive zipper that is hard for a kid to tear apart. Right. There's also see-through options where you can see what's inside. So the food industry, on top of the marijuana industry, are big users of flexible packaging.